What's going on, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to the vlog or whatever today is. So in my last video, I got in a car accident. If you guys haven't seen that, I highly suggest you go check it out. It was a fun day. I feel like my skateboard's gonna break. I don't think I really explained exactly what happened. So we were driving on the Eisenhower Expressway, heavy traffic, and we were bumper to bumper, pretty much. And all of a sudden this guy slammed on his brakes. You guys can probably hear me a little bit better if I'm just talking. So the guy slammed on his brakes and we weren't ready. My grandma was locking the doors. She was looking down and she looked up and he pretty much just slammed into us and we were responsible. It was kind of his fault, but we should have just stopped faster, technically, according to the law. So yeah, we have to get a new car now. We have a rental right now. It's a Ford Explorer or something like that. We can't have that rental for much longer. We have to buy a real car. Really sucks, because I was supposed to get that red car when I got my license, and that would have been mine. So I need to make money to get my own car. Probably be working a job over the summer, working at a camera shop actually. Pro Cam, I got offered a job there, working in stock. I'm 14, technically 13, but I'll be 14 by then. So that, it's a pretty young age to get a job. And I'm excited for that, so that'll be lit. But today's video, so today we're gonna be talking all about cinematic gimbal movements and how to achieve them. I figured I'd make this video exciting and start out by skateboarding around. Alright, so let's get this video started. I have some notes on my phone that we have here. I filmed a lot of stuff and I can't keep track. So we have, I think, 7 or 8 categories here that we're gonna talk about. But first of all, I want to cover the gimbal that I'm using. I use the Zhiyun Crane 2. It's a Japanese company that makes it. They make really high quality gimbals, and this one is the first gimbal on the market to have a follow focus system. It's only for like I think like the 5Ds and the 70Ds and 80Ds, not the Rebel cameras. I can't use the follow focus, which sucks, but I still have that amazing gimbal. It has like a 20-hour battery life, which is awesome. Just a great gimbal in general. So yeah, with gimbal shots, they really allow you to get creative and do so many different things that you couldn't normally do handheld or even with a stabilizer. I know filmmakers have been using gimbals for some movements that you just can't achieve with a stabilizer. So jumping right into this, number 1 is your basic push in, push out.
Watch this.
So you have your push in and your push out. They both do different things. The first thing that the push in shot does is really draw attention to your subject, and more specifically like their facial expressions. You want to focus on their emotions in their face. It adds some drama, like suspense, what's going to happen next. And it's also great for action. If in the shot I had Iggy going by on the longboard and I just did a slow push in. If you forgot to push the gimbal forward and you just want to draw a little bit of emphasis to your subject, you can just do a digital zoom in Premiere Pro. It's really easy, and it's a little hack right there. Now, the pull out is great if you're revealing kind of the space. It kind of makes the person, kind of gives the feeling that they're alone and lonely. So it's great for big wide shots just to do a slow pull out, and it really just draws attention to everything around them and makes them feel really small. Which is great for really moody shots where someone feels alone or kind of lonely. Filmmaking, that's a good tip. You can also use this for cinematic travel videos to show off the huge landscape or the big buildings and everything around them. I'm shivering a little bit, it's cold out here, boy, but we're making this video. That is the pull in, pull out. Second one.
Watch this.
So this is where you have a subject and you're moving the camera around. You can see some shots here. So it draws attention to the background by separating the subject. Another thing is to do a full 360 around them to get their whole surroundings. You can probably do a full orbit in 5-10 seconds, and that's just a really nice shot to show everything around the subject, draw attention to the background. It also adds a lot of energy to the shot because there's so much moving. You can really just feel a little bit more intention in that kind of shot.
Watch this.
The next one is a parallax and a push in / push out combo. It's a really good shot if you want to emphasize the subject and also draw out the background. It's a really stylistic kind of movement that you guys can do pretty easily, and it's one that I like to use a lot. I'm learning a lot just from like making this video, because it gets me thinking, what are some cinematic shots I can do with my gimbal? So I'm definitely going to be incorporating these into more of my projects. So I think this is the fourth or fifth thing. It is a mouse eye shot where you're shooting low and you're shooting up on the subject. They can either be walking or they can be standing still, and it just makes the subject seem larger than life. It makes them feel more powerful. Low angles, you know, you're looking up on them. It makes them feel more important and makes you seem smaller. So it's good for, you know, a scene where there's a boss walking into the office and he's gonna fire someone. Maybe use a slow shot walking in, and it really just makes it really intense. And it's cool too for anything else that you guys want to do. Go wild. Watch this! So the follow shot, which I shot a lot of these, more than I was actually thinking I did. I filmed a whole bunch of stuff with my mom and Iggy, so as I'm explaining this, you guys will be seeing lots of examples. So on this one, you're coming with the subject as they're walking forward. It's not just zooming, it's not like pulling in or pulling out on them. You're legit following with them as you walk. You can follow or lead from behind. It's good just to keep some movement while they're walking. You know, they're walking somewhere and they're having a conversation. It's good just to be able to follow them and get a smooth shot with the gimbal. You know, that works out well. Another cinematic shot you can get with that follow or lead is a sideways or profile shot. This is great for showing like a wall next to them, or I don't really know actually. It just looks dope. So use that in some of your shots. You can also shoot through stuff, especially when shooting sideways. They can be walking in, you can be shooting through like a railing or something. For this truck to pass. Oh, hey there. Hey. Watch this! Another kind of shot you can get with the gimbal is this tilting shot. So basically, you're tilting up on the subject or you're moving up and down on the y-axis with them. Say they're sitting down and they get up and start walking, you can stay on their level and just stay on their level the whole time. And it just makes everything seem a bit more cohesive and flowy. But then you can also use the tilting kind of shots for action. Good just to tilt up on them, because obviously in parkour you're going up vertically on a lot of things and going down. So just to be able to tilt up and keep them in frame the whole time is really good. It's nice to shoot on a wide lens when you're shooting action, because then you show off more of the surroundings. And like, I use this shot a lot in parkour using the tilt because it's just really good for that. Watch this! One other kind of shot you can use is a head-to-toe shot for someone that's walking or standing still and you want to show off what they're wearing or draw attention to their outfit, basically. Starting low on the gimbal and then you're slowly panning up as they're walking by. And then we have one great shot which is absolutely incredible. Watch this! So then we have bangers. These are shots that just blow you out of the water. It's long take, basically where you're combining a bunch of different movements into one take. It's going to be probably longer than 10 seconds, maybe 15-20 seconds, depending on where you are and what you want to show off and how creative you want to get. But it could be combining a push in, pull out, and there's another car. So you can combine a push in shot and a parallax and a head to toe, and you know, maybe hold a mouse eye for a little bit. And these are shots that just really let you get creative. They're really big movements that really just draw you to what's going on. So that's everything I have on my notes here. Quite cold out here. I've had cars going by the whole time, and this is my first time like filming legit in public where like people are walking by and I just keep talking like. So updates on stuff happening. Last little segment before the end of the video. In March we have a spring break. We're going to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Hit me up if you're down there, which I don't have that many followers. So if I saw my odd chance here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, let me know. I'd love to meet up with you guys and do a photography shoot or something like that. Probably just be whatever happens. That's gonna be awesome. I will record my first backflip on flat, I promise. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to ring the notification bell button. Just ring it so you guys will get the first weekly content on Mondays and Fridays. Hope you guys got something out of this. I hope it helped you guys out. It's been Jason Burke, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Okay.